Ach, up, ach, up, ach. Oh, wang, 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 wang. Good morning. My name is Chris Fox, and today we're asking an interesting question. What if you could go back in time and become an earlier version of yourself? So, in other words, what if I'm 45 years old? What if you could drop back and be 21 years old again? So you're now back in that year and that time in your body, and can live your life differently, can make different choices. What would you do? Now, I'd love to hear you construct this in the comments and think about it. Decide if you wanted to go back in time. And for many of us, the answer is no, we wouldn't. If you've got children, especially, you're not going to want to go back in time because you feel like you're risking them. But let's take that off the table. Let's say you can come back to your life and you're not going to lose anything. It's just a fun thought experiment, going back in time. And the reason for this is so many people that I know have massive amounts of regrets. Now, if you go back in time to me, and this would be, 11 years ago now. So I am in Santa Rosa, California. I am 33 years old. I make $12 an hour working in a collection job. I hate the job. And I have no college degree. I took some college, I dropped out. And as far as I was concerned at age 33, life was over. And I was really trying to decide, should I keep going? Should I end it all? What should I do? I was deeply discontent with my life. And what I ended up doing was understanding that self-improvement is the recipe to getting me back where I wanted to be. For me personally, making changes in my life, working out, dropping weight, going to Toastmasters, learning to speak, learning to write, those were important parts of my development. And going forward, they really helped give me a grounding point where I could say to myself, I'm not the loser that I believe myself to be. I'm not stuck in this dead-end job. And I've had people that email me who are 65, 75, occasionally 80, who are now turning their lives around and making these changes that they want to make. So even if over the last 15 years they couldn't do the things they wanted to do and they feel like their lives are a failure, it's never too late to say, okay, today is day zero of my new life. And that is the other end of this exercise. So obviously, most of us don't have time machines. If you do, please feel free to share. But those of us who don't have time machines, we can't go back. You can't drop back into 21-year-old Chris and instill some of the wisdom that I've learned in the last 2 decades. But what you can do is take this exercise a step further. Imagine that you are, why don't we say 100 years old? You've lived a long, full life. You've made mistakes along the way. And you don't really like where your life ended up. You can go back in time to today. What is today? Today is September 24th in 2021. You can come back to this date as yourself at your age currently today. So in my case, I would drop from 100 to being 45. Now imagine for a little while that you're this 100-year-old person and you're sitting on your deathbed and you're looking back at your life and you're not happy. And all of a sudden, you were given a chance to go back to today and do it all over again. There's two ways for us to look at life. You can look at today like, man, today is the result of all the decades of pain and struggle I've been through, and I just don't have the struggle to go on. Or you can look at it like, I'm a 100-year-old who just found their way back into a 45-year-old body, and I have a chance to do it all over again, and so I'm going to take the world by the horns. Attitude matters. Mindset matters, and so we get to choose how we view the world. So choose to think of it like you're the 100-year-old version of yourself going back in time, and you're going to do it all differently. You're going to wake up today, and you're going to look at the career that you want to have, and over the next 5 or 10 years, you're going to make it a reality. You're going to become the author you want to get. You're going to become the kind of author you want to be. You're going to write the books that you want to write, and have the career that you want to have. I know I am. Anyway, guys, I do need to get back to the writing. I'm a little over 100,000 words through Fomori Invasion. Very pleased with how this book is going. It's been serialized out to readers, and beta readers have been very helpful so far. So anyway, I am going to get back to the writing, and I will see you next week.